Welcome back to Elderly Wisdom Way. In this video, we'll explore 9 key signs that can help you understand your health and longevity journey after turning 70. From walking speed and grip strength to social connections, diet, and even your sense of purpose, each of these indicators provides valuable insights into your well-being. Backed by scientific research and real-life stories, will not only help you recognize these important signs but also offer practical advice to enhance your quality of life, stay healthy, and live longer. Join us as we uncover simple yet effective changes you can start making today to improve your health. With Elderly Wisdom Way, you'll see that age is just a number and life still holds plenty of joy and meaning. Sign 1. Walking speed, a reflection of longevity. Have you ever paid attention to how you walk? Surprisingly, your walking speed isn't just a habit. It's a mirror reflecting your health and longevity. It may seem simple, but the truth is eye-opening. A study from the University of Pittsburgh involving over 34,000 older adults revealed a striking conclusion: faster walkers tend to live longer. For instance, those who could walk at least 2.5 feet per second, about 0.76 meters/second, had a significantly higher survival rate over the next 10 years. This isn't speculation, it's science. Imagine 2 friends, Mary and Susan, both in their 70s. Mary walks briskly every morning, enjoying the fresh air as her heart beats in rhythm with her steps. Meanwhile, Susan prefers staying indoors, moving less and less. Over time, Mary remains sharp and energetic, while Susan gradually loses flexibility and strength. A small habit can lead to 2 very different paths in life. If you've noticed yourself walking slower than before, don't worry, you can change that. Start with small steps. Walk around the house, take a stroll outside, or try balance exercises. What matters isn't your speed today but how you improve tomorrow. Remember, every step you take doesn't just lead you somewhere, it leads you toward a healthier, longer life. Sign 2. Grip strength, a silent predictor of health. When was the last time you firmly shook someone's hand? A strong handshake isn't just a sign of confidence. It's also an incredible indicator of health and longevity. It may sound surprising, but science backs it up. A study published in The Lancet revealed a fascinating truth. Grip strength can predict longevity more accurately than blood pressure. What does this mean? A weakening grip isn't just a natural part of aging. It's a warning sign of cardiovascular health, muscle strength, and even early mortality risk. Imagine meeting an old friend after years apart. You reach out for a handshake, but instead of a firm grip, their hand feels weak and limp. Something feels off, and you'd be right. When muscles weaken, the body loses its vitality, and the ability to fight off illness declines as well. But here's the good news: you can change this. You don't need to spend hours at the gym to improve your grip strength. Simple exercises like squeezing a stress ball, using resistance bands, or even opening jars more often can help you regain strength. Your hands reflect your inner health. Don't let that strength fade away. Take action today and hold on to your vitality. Sign 3. Social connections, the lifeline to longevity. Have you ever felt a warm sense of joy when hearing a friend's laughter or when someone calls your name with genuine care? That feeling isn't just comforting, it's a powerful medicine for longevity. A study from Brigham Young University uncovered a startling truth. People who are socially isolated have a 50% higher risk of early death. What does this mean? It means loneliness doesn't just make you sad, it can literally shorten your life. I've seen this firsthand within my own family. An uncle I dearly loved was once full of life, always laughing. But after retiring and losing touch with friends, he slowly withdrew. Meals alone, silent afternoons, and days passing in solitude, all of it seemed to drain his health. On the other hand, I know another elderly friend who stays active in clubs, regularly meets up with friends, and engages in lively conversations. And guess what? He's always full of energy. If you find yourself withdrawing, it's time to make a change. A simple phone call, a text, or grabbing coffee with an old friend can make a world of difference. Join a class, volunteer, or spend more time with family. Anything that helps you stay connected. Longevity isn't just measured by heartbeats, it's also found in the moments we share with others. Keep that lifeline strong. Sign 4. Sleep quality, the silent key to longevity. Do you remember the last time you woke up feeling truly refreshed? That energized, clear-headed feeling doesn't just set the tone for a great day, it's also a crucial indicator of longevity. Science has proven that sleep isn't just rest. It's when your body heals, regenerates, and protects you from disease. According to the National Sleep Foundation, people who get 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night have a lower risk of chronic illnesses and tend to live longer. But here's a surprising fact: too much sleep can be just as harmful. Those who sleep too little, less than 5 hours, or too much, more than 9 hours, have a higher risk of early death. I remember an elderly friend once telling me, the older you get, the harder it is to sleep. And when you don't sleep well, your whole body feels exhausted. He used to struggle with restless nights, leaving him drained and irritable the next day. But after adjusting his sleep habits, putting away his phone earlier, reading before bed, and keeping a consistent sleep schedule, he started noticing a difference. His skin looked healthier, his mind felt sharper, and most importantly, he felt truly alive again. If you're struggling with sleep, start with small changes. Try a warm cup of tea, deep breathing exercises, or simply cutting back on caffeine in the evening. Don't treat sleep as an afterthought, it's the foundation of your health and longevity. Take care of your sleep today, because a healthier, longer life awaits you. Sign 5. Waist size, your body's silent warning. Have you ever looked in the mirror, glanced at your waistline and thought, it's just a little belly fat, no big deal? If so, it's time to reconsider, because your waistline isn't just about appearance, it's a key indicator of longevity. According to Mayo Clinic, people with larger waist sizes, over 40 inches, 101 centimeters, for men and 35 inches, 89 centimeters, for women, have a significantly higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and early death. The scary part? Even if you're not technically obese, excess belly fat alone can still put you at serious health risk. I once knew an elderly neighbor who always said, "At my age, a little extra weight doesn't matter, as long as I'm happy." But then he started feeling tired, achy, and short of breath after just a short walk. When he finally went for a checkup, the doctor told him it wasn't just aging, it was the hidden belly fat causing inflammation, raising his blood pressure and blood sugar levels. It was a wake-up call. The good news? You can change this. You don't need extreme diets or intense workouts. Small steps make a big difference. Cut back on sugar. Eat more vegetables. Walk a little more every day. These simple, consistent changes can help you trim your waistline and, more importantly, extend your healthy years. Don't let your waistline determine your future. Take action today. Sign 6. Mental health. The difference between living and merely surviving. Have you ever wondered why some elderly people seem full of life, while others appear worn down by worries? The secret isn't just physical health, it's mental well-being, a crucial factor that can either extend or shorten your life. A groundbreaking 80-year study from Harvard University found that people who are optimistic, less stressed, and maintain a sense of joy tend to live significantly longer. On the other hand, chronic stress, anxiety, and depression don't just affect your mood, they also increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system. I remember an uncle who was always the pillar of his family, constantly worrying about work, finances, and his children. He never truly relaxed. Stress was his daily companion. Then one day his health suddenly declined. It wasn't just aging, it was the years of bottled-up stress that had silently taken their toll. But I also know an elderly neighbor, well into his 70s, who radiates positivity. Every day he takes walks, reads, and enjoys conversations with friends. When I once asked him his secret to longevity, he simply smiled and said, "Never hold on to things that make you unhappy. Every day there's something to be grateful for." So how can you protect your mental health? Let go of things beyond your control. Spend time doing what brings you joy. Seek support when you need it. A healthy mind not only helps you live longer, but it also allows you to fully enjoy life's moments. Sign 7. Flexibility and balance, a silent indicator of longevity. Have you ever tried standing on one leg for 10 seconds? It sounds simple, but if you find yourself wobbling or unable to hold the position, it could be a warning sign that your health is declining. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that older adults who couldn't balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds had a higher risk of mortality within the next 10 years. That might sound alarming, but it makes perfect sense. Balance and flexibility don't just help prevent falls, a leading cause of serious injuries in seniors, but also reflect neuromuscular and overall health. I once visited an old friend of my grandfather's. He had always been an active and independent man, but after a single fall, everything changed. He never fully regained his mobility, and suddenly, daily tasks required constant assistance. I still remember the sadness in his voice when he said, "If only I had exercised earlier, maybe things would be different." The good news? No matter your age, you can improve your balance and flexibility. Try standing on one leg for a few seconds each day. Practice yoga or Tai Chi to improve stability. Strengthen your core and leg muscles. Don't wait until your body signals distress. Start now. Because balance isn't just about physical movement, it's about staying steady in life. Sign 8. Diet. The secret to longevity is on your plate. Have you ever wondered why some people live to 90 or even 100 years old while staying healthy and sharp? The answer isn't just genetics, it's also what they eat every day. Research has shown that diet directly impacts longevity. One of the most scientifically recognized healthy eating patterns is the Mediterranean diet, which is rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, fish, olive oil, and nuts. A study published in BMJ found that people who followed this diet had a 25% lower risk of early death compared to those with unhealthy eating habits. I know an 85-year-old neighbor who is still active and independent, walking to the market every morning and tending to her garden in the afternoon. When I asked about her secret, she smiled and said, "Nothing special, just eating right keeps the body strong." She avoids fried foods and sugar, eats plenty of greens, fish, and brown rice, and has never been on long-term medication. Meanwhile, I've seen others her age struggling with high blood pressure and diabetes due to poor diet choices. You don't need to overhaul your diet overnight or follow extreme restrictions. Just start small. Eat more vegetables. Cut back on processed foods. Replace sugary drinks with water. Every food choice you make today is an investment in your future health. Want to live a longer, healthier life? Start with what's on your plate. Sign 9. Sense of purpose. The secret to longevity is what makes you wake up every morning. Have you ever met an elderly person who is always full of energy and excited about life? They don't just live long, they live vibrantly. Their secret doesn't just lie in healthy habits or genetics. It's in one simple but powerful thing: a sense of purpose. Research from the Blue Zones, regions where people live longer than anywhere else in the world, reveals a striking commonality: they all have a reason to wake up every day. The Japanese call it ikigai, the Costa Ricans refer to it as plan de vida. Different names but the same meaning: a goal, passion, or reason to keep going. I remember a conversation I had with a 92-year-old man. He was thin but his eyes sparkled with joy. He said, "Every morning I wake up excited. What will I do today that will make me happy? Maybe water my flowers, write a few lines in my journal, or simply cook a nice meal for my family." I realized that it was this joy that has kept him healthy all these years. It doesn't matter how old you are. What matters is whether you are living with passion. Find something to look forward to every day, no matter how small. When your soul has a reason to keep going, your body will respond with a longer, meaningful life. Thank you for watching the video. I hope that the signs and advice shared in this episode have helped you understand more about health and longevity, while also inspiring you to make small but important changes in your life. If you found the information helpful, don't forget to like, share with your friends and family so we can all take better care of our health together. Be sure to subscribe to the Elderly Wisdom Way channel so you don't miss the upcoming, insightful episodes on health, longevity, and inspiring stories. We can't change the past, but we absolutely can decide our future. Let's start taking care of our health today, because you deserve a long, fulfilling life.